Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is Brittany and today's video is going to be brought to you by LuHair. So this is a company I have never worked with before, so this is the first time working with them. And I'm going to show you guys everything that came in the box. So the wig that they sent me is actually a blonde ombre wig. And honestly, when I opened the box and I looked at the wig and everything, I was a little bit, intimidated by this wig because, wigs that are a natural color are a little bit more difficult to style and everything. So I'm going to show you guys the cap construction and everything and how the knots came. Okay, so off camera, before I'm coming to you with this footage, I actually did bleach the knots because the knots on the wig were very prominent, so I had no choice but to go ahead and bleach those knots. And then I went ahead and started to decide on how I was going to style this wig. I was going to say just right off the bat, I don't feel like this is a very beginner friendly wig. First of all, I think blondes are just more difficult to deal with and everything, and I did have to bleach the knots and tweeze the hairline. So a beginner friendly wig, those things would already be taken care of. So I think this is more for advanced wig wearers. So I thought the length was a bit awkward, so I did go ahead and trim it up to more of a bob length, something that was more like 12 inches or so. So I used a combination of my scissors and my razor comb. Alright, so at this point I'm just going to pin the hair back and start to cut the lace. And with this lace, it is a white color. A lot of times with blonde human hair wigs, they don't tint the lace for you. As you can see, there's a white ring all around my forehead, so this was even more work for me to do, but I was prepared to do that after I saw what I was working with. So I took my Sally Hansen spray tan, and I have it in the color Tan Glow, and I haven't used this method in a while. So I did one layer, and then it was still a little bit too light for me. So I took it off my head and I sprayed the inside of the cap again. And this time it was a little bit closer to my complexion. But what I will say is don't do this in a hurry. Spray the spray tan in your cap, blow dry it, and then apply your adhesive after that. When I was doing mine, I sprayed mine in my cap, and then I quickly moved into using the Got to Be Glued Free Spray, and it started to because the Got to Be Glued Free Spray is liquid, it did mix with the Tan Glow, and it did kind of drip, and I had to wipe it away and stuff. But you guys will probably see a little bit of that. But after doing the Tan Glow, second layer of that, it did make the lace a little bit better. But you guys will see it's gonna be around my edges, it's gonna still be very light until I add some powder later on in the video, but we'll get to that later. So now I'm just blow drying the lace to make it melt a little bit more. All right, now we're going to get into the styling of this wig. So I took my flyaway tamer, which is just a wax stick, and I did this to give the wig a little bit more direction. And once I put my hot comb through it, that just helps with laying it down more flat and everything, especially at the root. Highly recommend getting a hot comb if you don't already have one. And you guys see that white echo around my edges right there. It looks crazy, and I'm going to fix it later, but it's going to be there for a while. So I'm just running the hot comb through the root and just trying to get that real flat. And I did actually have to utilize some baby hairs because of the lace being so light, and I was having so much of a difficult time with it. And that is one reason why people use baby hair sometimes, is to conceal lace that they have issues with, and that's what I had with this wig. So I did tie down the lace just so it would blend better. And I took my Dinsley flat iron and I put some like flat iron curls in there, and the curls turned out pretty good. I first used some volume spray just so the curls would stay in, and then I just put some curls in the wig. At the bang area, I actually did like pin curls where I used the curling iron and just took 2 sections and curled it to the back, pinned it, and then I just kept it that way for while I did my makeup. And right here you guys can see I have my makeup done, and I'm just going to be taking out those pin curls that I had. I added a little bit more volume spray just so the curls could you know, be a little bit more fluffy. And when I do the curls at the top of my head to get that bang action, it just gives it a lot more volume, and I like the way that that looks. So we are almost done. I don't know how easy this looked because this video is, you know, kind of short, but this was very difficult, and I am somebody who's been wearing wigs and human hair wigs and stuff for a while, but this particular wig was pretty difficult to style. But I think I did a pretty good job of transforming it and working with it. So if you're interested in a blonde wig like this, you can head over to LuHair and pick it up. Again, my personal opinion, I don't feel like this is very beginner friendly, but it did come with curls. But I had to bleach my knots because they were so apparent. And I did have to tweeze my hairline because it did come thick. So you do have to do a lot to make this wig work, but maybe this wig is for you. If it is, you can head over to their website. I'll have all the links in the description box. Thank you to LuHair for sponsoring this video, and thank you guys for tuning in. Leave me a comment down below. So, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.